When you move into a new home, you expect creaks in the floorboards, the occasional draft, or the sound of the plumbing waking up at night. But what if those sounds weren't just the house settling? What if someone was already there watching? Emma and David Taylor had just moved into their dream home, a quiet, 2-story colonial in the outskirts of Vermont. The kind of house people write Christmas cards in. With their 10-year-old daughter, Lily, the Taylors wanted peace, a fresh start, and a place where Emma could write her novels and David could escape the grind of city life. The house was built in the 1940s, but newly renovated. Hardwood floors, fresh drywall, central air. It even had that new paint smell. But the realtor never mentioned anything about the sounds. It started on the third night. A light tapping behind the walls in the hallway. Just past 1 a.m. Emma thought it was just pipes. Old houses do that, right? Then Lily came into their room the next morning, pale as paper. "There's someone whispering in my wall," she said. David laughed it off. Bad dream. But that night, Emma heard it too. A faint voice. Not words, just tones. Like humming, muffled by insulation and plaster. The sound moved from behind their bedroom wall to the living room, then silence. The family began to leave lights on at night. Emma, being a writer, turned to research. She dug through the local property records and library archives. That's when she found it. The original blueprints of the house. There was supposed to be a pantry on the first floor, a room that didn't exist in the renovated version. It had been sealed off. Meanwhile, David found scratch marks behind the washing machine. Fresh ones. Then came the smell. A sour, earthy odor like wet wood and something decaying. At 3 a.m. one night, Emma heard something breathing. Not in the room, not outside, in the wall. She pressed her ear against the drywall, and something pressed back. David decided to break through the living room wall. He needed to know. Behind the paneling, he found insulation and a tunnel. Hand-dug. Human-sized. They called the police. Of course. But by the time officers arrived, the tunnel was empty. No one believed them. Probably an old maintenance crawl space, one officer said. But things only got worse. Lily began talking to someone in her room. A friend, she said, named Milo. When Emma asked what Milo looked like, Lily said, "He doesn't have a face anymore. The walls took it." The family set up cameras. What they caught was bone-chilling. A figure, pale, thin, moving just behind the drywall, watching them through slits in the vents. The Taylors fled that night. They left everything. Clothes, furniture, even Emma's manuscript. The house has been listed for sale 5 times since then. Each family stays less than a month. No one talks about it. But some nights, neighbors say they hear knocking. Not on the doors, from inside the walls. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe for more real horror and unsettling mysteries. And remember, the next time you hear a sound behind the wall, it might not be the house settling. It might be something living